Good morning, everybody. This is Margaret with Alabama Prepper. Hope everybody's having a good day today. It is Wednesday. It is cloudy. It was 48 degrees this morning. I think it's supposed to be like 42, maybe 41 here in the morning. Just a 2-night little cold spell, not cold enough to cover up plants or anything like that. So I'm thankful for that. And after this little cold spell, we're supposed to be back in the 80s for the next 7 days for the daytime high, and I think 50s at night for the lows for the night. I hope I go today for my MRI. I've had some x-rays done. My hips bother me. I say it's my hip, it's in my leg. I just can't hardly walk at times. But the doctors right now seem to think my problem's in my back. A lot of you I know knows a lot about back problems, didn't even know I had a back problem. But some of the cushion is gone out of the two bottom vertebrae, and they think it's pinching a nerve that's causing me my leg pain. So it may be my back that's my problem instead of my hip that's my problem. But go for my MRI today, and then I go back to the doctor 10th of April, and I pray that they can tell me what's going on. Don't want any type of surgery, but, don't want to walk with a cane the rest of my life either. So, anyhow. So, if you would pray, remember me in your prayers that the doctor can get down to my problem and what's going on with me. I'm doing my container gardening. It was only supposed to be a few pots to start with, but it keeps growing. I needed a big container to plant my cucumbers in. I was looking in the trash pile yesterday, and I found a little ingrown pool that I had a pond that I had at my nursery years ago that we had just put it in the trash pile. We had cleaned that area off and got my husband to pull it out of the trash pile, and I put it out with my container. So got a big container now to plant my cucumbers in. They can run anywhere they want to run. Containers are so expensive. I have dug up everything that I could dig up around here to put plants in. Went looking for containers last week. And I'm telling you, I just can't believe how high everything is. Of course, I know everything is going up. I mean, everything is going up. If you don't believe it, just go hunt something that you could have bought several years ago for $5 or $6. It's tripled now. I just could not believe the price in containers, and I can't afford them, and even if I could, I just wouldn't pay that for them. But anyhow, I found me my ingrown, I had an ingrown pond at my nursery. We pulled it up, covered up the hole, cleaned off the area, and it just happened that they have not burnt that trash pile yet. And I know you see it. It's in my videos. It's behind my container garden. It's all piled up, but there's electrical line there and a gas tank not very far from it. So when we burn it, we're going to have to try to get the fire department to come and be here when we burn it. So that's down the road. That's the trash pile that you see. But anyhow, I am still setting out seed. I am still planting things. We don't know this year. So many things going on in our world, people. So many things going on. Stores closing right and left. My dog is right on my camera stand. I bought most of my plants from the lady in Santry. very reasonable. I bought one eggplant the other day from Walmart and get $5 for one little plant. Uh, Vegetable plants are expensive. If you don't germinate your own seed, or if you don't know somebody locally that's like the Miss Odom and Century, if you don't know somebody like that, you're going to pay an arm and a leg for your plants. Best thing to do if you don't have someone around to buy them from is to germinate them yourself. Some seed are easy to germinate. Some are not. My squash and my cucumbers and my zucchinis, my zinnias, all those things like that. I have several things that I just set the seeds out, and some of them are coming up so far and some not. But to save you money, the best thing to do is to germinate your seed, unless you have the money that you can go and spend, for more expensive plants. I paid I paid $27 for all the tomato plants, pepper plants that I've got right now. $27, and then my soil and all that I put in the pots. That wasn't bad. I don't think that's bad. I don't have anywhere to germinate anything. I just don't have the room to deal with the plants. My container gardening wasn't going to be very big. It is growing. My husband, he just shakes his head when I say, well, are you going to use this, or can you get this, or whatever? But he knows I love plants, and he knows I love growing things. But y'all, I'm telling you, you may not see it now, but things are going to get a lot worse. Food is going to get harder to come by. It's going to be harder to buy stuff, and if you do buy it, you're going to pay double because fertilizer is so high. So if you can get, if you can grow, if you got a patio, you got pots around a pool, just anything that you can put a plant in, my advice to you is plant it. Whether it's a tomato plant, if tomatoes is what you use the most of, then plant you some tomato plants. Pepper the most, plant pepper plants. Plant whatever you can to help you to be able to survive. Right now, we look around, we have plenty. It is high. It has doubled. $2.69 a pound for tomatoes. I just can't pay that. I don't think I would pay it. Our Pick and Save in Britain has had tomatoes on sale for a while, and I bought up quite a few of them and put them up. I'm not going to buy any more now because I'm hoping and praying that mine will produce enough for me to be able to put up. And two, I know what's going to be on them. I'll know what they'll be sprayed with and what kind of poisons they've been on, if any poison. I probably won't use anything on my tomato plants but Sevin dust. That would be it. But planting plenty of plants out there to bring in the beneficial insects, and also planting enough of plants that's supposed to deter the pest that comes to your garden. Got plenty of chickens out there. I'm just hoping I can keep them out of my garden. So far I haven't had any problems. I've had to fix a few things to keep them out of it. They did get in my wheelbarrow one day. I put my potting soil in there and strode my fertilizer on top of it and forgot to mix it up. When I went out the next day, they'd eat all the fertilizer off of it. Scratched all in it, so have to keep everything halfway covered up so that the chickens don't get in it. They're range chickens and turkeys. That's just how it is around here. But anyhow, just wanted to talk with you a little bit. Hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, please subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell so you'll know every time we put up a video. We talk about gardening, canning, cooking, and news as we see it, put it that way. The news right now is bad. The economy is bad. I believe the economy is going to get worse. You're being warned to do certain things. They don't have to warn me. I have sense enough to try to prepare for any type of emergency that might come along. Thank you for all my subscribers and all the wonderful comments that I get. Sometimes I don't get right to the comments, but I will get to them. It's busy around here. It's so much going on. And, anyhow, I will get to them. But anyhow, my dog keeps pushing my tripod. But hope you have a wonderful day. Love you all, and see you next time.